Hey everyone, Red here and welcome back to another best beginner build video, and today we're going to be going with the Knight. Remember, with the best beginners series, we're only allowed to use the perks from that said killer, and the perks are available to all killers in their blood web to simulate a new player experience that they can find in their blood webs. As far as add-ons, we try to keep it from green and below. Normally I hover around the yellow add-ons. So let's go ahead and break down the build. First, we have nowhere to hide. Whenever we damage a generator, we'll reveal the aura of all survivors standing within 24 meters of our position for 5 seconds. Second, we have Hex Face the Darkness. Injuring a survivor by any means will light a dull totem, activating the Hex. And while it's active, all other survivors outside of our terror radius will scream every 25 seconds, revealing their position and aura for 2 seconds. When the initial survivor enters a dying state or becomes healthy, this totem will become dull again and the perk will deactivate. The only way this perk is removed from the game entirely is if it is cleansed while it is active. Third, we're running Whispers. This perk will light up whenever a survivor is within 32 meter range, and you'll hear the entity whispering into your ear. And last but not least, if survivors make it to endgame, we have our Reassurance perk with Hex No One Escapes Death. Once the Hex gates are powered, if there is a dull tone remaining on the map, this Hex will be applied to it, and while it's active, all survivors will suffer from the exposed status effect, and our movement speed is increased by 4%. If you don't enjoy going No One Escapes Death, just make sure to swap in Sloppy Butcher instead. As far as add-ons, you're going to want to go with Call to Arms, which will increase the length of the patrol path by 10 meters, and while creating the path, the movement speed itself is increased by 25%. As for our second add-on for our first game, we'll be going with Dried Horse Meat, which will increase the amount of time a guard will hunt a survivor by 4 seconds. But for our second game, we'll be going with the Town Watch's Torch. While a guard is actively hunting a survivor, we'll gain the Undetectable status effect. This is a really strong green add-on for Knight, and I definitely wanted to show it off today. That is today's build, and of course, as always, if you are a Knight main, make sure to leave some tips down in the comment section below for some new Knight mains. You never know who you are helping out. Much love, everyone. Now let's go ahead and get to the gameplay. Alright, for our first game, we have Nostromo. You'll love to see it. It is quite a large map, so we're going to try and rely on Whispers, get an idea of where we're going to be going. There it goes, Whisper lit up. We're going to try and take a gamble you guys came to this gen. Ooh, that is not it. We still have Whispers lighting up, so we know we have people over here. We just don't know exactly where just yet. I think I saw scratch marks, but oh well. We'll venture over this way. We can't send a unit over there and be pretty good. A bad start is rough. We have one survivor running to the left, but we'll send someone over here real quick just to make sure. I don't hear anybody working on it, but they could have moved away. Oh, there's one. Yeah, we can hold forward here. This is fine. Took a little bit longer to get into chase than I would have liked, but that's okay. Nice. We'll go ahead and break this, get out of the way for later. I see, we were over here. Well, fair enough. Let's go ahead and get nowhere to hide. And a little bit of regression. Got him. Let's go ahead and check over here if I can. Oh, we are still here. Cool. There you go. And now while that unit's chasing, we can move over this way. Oh, we have 3 gens that are getting worked on really well. There we go. But now we have 3 injuries as well. Give this a kick for nowhere to hide and that regression because we're going to need it. Oh, you guys are trying to stay here. How are we playing it? There. Everyone's injured. That's what we like to see. And now we get Carnifex up. No drop. Oh, he dropped that time. Fair enough. We still have Carnifex though. We can play on it. And just like that. Oh, let's say just like that we have you dead to rights, but had to assert dominance first. What are you doing over here? We'll go ahead and do this. And I want to send a unit over here to the other gen real quick. Just trying to stop the gen from getting done. Being very active here. Because we took such a long time getting to our first chase and getting everything done the right way, we probably still lose that gen. But that's okay overall. Losing 1 gen is better than like losing 3 or even losing 2 here. Because I should be able to defend these relatively well. That one's still regressing. We're fine. I saw Aura for a split second, so we'll gamble an assassin back here. We do have Face the Darkness in play as well. I want to stay away just a little bit here, but we'll follow behind. See how she runs it. If she tries to go back for the flag, we'll cut her off. Seems to be what she's doing, so we'll move over this way instead. Looks like she may be using Exhaustible. She got some distance. Nice. There you go. And they should be going for the save. Yeah, I see crows going. Alright, we'll send a unit that way. I don't know if it'll clip, but we're going to try. Moving a little to the right already. Ooh, but it caught somebody else. Not exactly who I was expecting it to catch, but I like it. Oh, you have a double vault set up here. It's kind of dirty. The assassin is chasing, so we're just going to hold forward this way. Want to drop that? Thank you. It's going to be close. Nice, get the vault. Oh, unlucky. I do have Carnifex coming up, though. Just in case. There we go. Don't even gotta worry about it, but just in case. We get rid of that pallet for later. Are we up here? We were. I don't know where that scream was, unfortunately. I didn't really get the best visuals for it. We can go ahead and send a unit back here real quick. No, it doesn't seem like anyone's here. Oh well. Just have it loop around and we can check the other areas. Have a little bit of progress, but that's the same as a while ago. We're moving to the back corner. Fair enough. I'll break this for later. I do have whispers still going off, so I know we're nearby. I'm guessing this one, since we haven't checked this one yet. Yep. Oh, they're getting that done. A sprint burst looks like. She should get hit. We'll see if she maybe loops back in, but we'll let the assassin do his job and we'll chase the survivor instead. Gonna go for the vault. We're going for a vault. Yeah. Ooh, he had light though. I do have Carnifex, but it's like a vault into vault into vault. It's actually kind of a dirty setup, especially if you're using light. The one survivor has to mend, so we should have time here to kind of play on this. Oh, you didn't drop it. That's really good. We want to try and connect this then. At least somehow. There we go. It's not perfect, but it'll work. Because I can at least kick this, get this going. I won't play it. Did we go through mid? No, we're right here. Hi. Got him. And timed up perfectly with like a little mini jump scare. Love to see it. I don't have any good hooks though. That's really unfortunate. I would prefer to hook like by a gen. Hook placement is incredibly important when you're playing killer, but sometimes you just don't have a good hook by you. We probably can't protect that far out gen too well, but what are you gonna do? Do you have light? Did you let me get really close? You do. Everyone has light today. One survivor running around back, but I want to make sure we can kind of send a unit real quick. Oh, you know what? I totally thought I'd broken this a while ago, but I didn't. Nice miss skill check. I can kick this while that unit's chasing. Try and get an idea with nowhere to hide. That vault's pretty rough, so maybe I can catch her here. Oh yeah, we can. Hi! Sneaky little surprise. This is definitely a better hook placement that we can play on. It looks like they are trying to heal and reset though, so we at least will get a little bit of regression. Try and clip this if I can. I think she went back though, I'm not sure. Yeah, she definitely went backwards. Feels bad for us, but now we gotta kind of apply pressure here the best we can. I have Carnifex, but it's gonna be a moment. we have anything else to play on? Not really. Cool. I could probably send another unit back, but... Oh, she walked for a second. I was wondering maybe she was trying to get... Ooh, we're gonna need to hear for sure. There it is. And that gives us a very nice down. Got a hook right here. This gen is going pretty good, so I think playing on this side is gonna be really helpful. I think I can protect this gen as long as no one's around, because I have like a straight line here and I have a gen right by it. So I probably can't protect the far away gen, but I might be able to protect these two. We'll see. Try and do this correctly. There we go. I wasn't too sure, but we need to keep the survivors busy just for a little bit. It doesn't gotta be perfect, but if we can get this person to go stage 2, that's great. Oh, we have someone right here. Hi. Nice. She actually slow vaulted that, which means she's saving her life. Only one survivor can be on a gen right now, but they need to make their way over here. Hey, look at that. We found them. And now everyone's injured. I have the assassin coming up in a moment, but we do have Karn effects for this chase. Just depends how we want to play it here. There we go. The moment we got her to walk back into us was the moment we wanted to pull the Karn effects out. No, I could go over there, but right now I think we're pretty okay. Though I do believe, what, is this the first hook for this survivor? We'll take it over here. I want it to be in a spot that we can kind of defend or we can play around. Doesn't gotta be perfect, but yeah, it is her first hook. We're going inside. I'm gonna send, I was gonna send over that way. Oh well. We'll break the gen. Just make sure it's regressing. I need all these gens regressing if possible, because now we want to defend the 3 gen. And Knight can do it really well for the most part, because he can always send units to break gens for him. But it's not our end all be all, especially when we have nowhere to hide. It'd be nice for us to be able to play on that. Try and see if we can get a little snipe play on that. We can. Nice. If I go for this survivor, she's on death hook. But I got someone going for the save, so we'll try and kind of play on both here. The assassin will eventually catch up, but it kind of depends on, yeah, I was gonna say, it depends on whether or not you have like an exhaustible to get you enough distance or something like dead hard. But the assassin got amazing value there. And now it just comes down to us taking you out. Nice. Alright, let's get rid of this. I don't know if I'll be able to get both survivors hooked up. I can at least get the Rebecca hooked up right now and get her out of the game, which will help a lot. That way we can play on the 3 gen if we need to. Oh, but they did get her up, so it's gonna be a little harder. I don't know where exactly she was at. We want to find where they are, because we don't want them to like heal and fully reset. Yeah, and they are healing. It would have had to been somewhat close, but maybe inside somewhere. Oh, I heard it. Hi. There we go. I know this survivor's out of the game. I believe everyone's out of the game now, because she ended up going stage 2. I got Karn effects up for a really quick chase. Hopefully she drops here. Slight delay, so I wasn't able to send it when I wanted to, but I think it was more than enough to get this down. The only downside is we had someone this whole time who's been working on that gen. So I think the other Rebecca has been working on the gen on the far side. We'll go over this way. It's not perfect, but it'll work. And up you go. So they did manage to... Oh, it was that gen. You know, I thought it was going to be the other one. That's alright. This is where NOED kicks in. It's our reassurance plan. And we have one survivor here. Oh, do we drop? You don't. Nice. I just don't think there's anywhere you can really go. And there it is. The other survivor's probably out, so we'll hook this one up. And there we go. We will go ahead and take the W, and showing off the build and all the perks getting some great value. let's go ahead and get to our next. All right, and we got the crossplay Disturbed War, which is a very large map. And we do have, of course, the Town Watch's Torch. This add-on is just amazing in general on the night, and we already have somebody right away. We can kind of show what it does, hopefully. There we go. So now, while our unit is in chase, we have undetectable, so no tear radius. It's really nice because it allows us to play in numerous different ways. So it allows us to play like a hit and run play style if we want to go that route. Nice. Hi. I was kind of expecting a drop so I could car effects, but that works. Or we can catch off survivors. No one's over there. Okay. We can catch survivors off guard and kind of pinch them off if we need to without them knowing that we're even on our way. It's just a really solid add-on all around. Definitely by far one of my favorite add-ons for the night. I have to assume that maybe we're over this way. I don't hear anyone at main. Hold on. Let's at least send the jailer here. That way if they're doing anything. There you go. Cool. Okay, we have to be over at this gen, I'm assuming. I'll break this breakable wall later if I need to. Ooh. Have quite a bit of pressure, but look how close we were able to get, and that's thanks to the add-on. Otherwise, they'd be able to hold forward and get a lot of distance preemptively, and that is always really strong against Knight. Are we chilling here? I could let her go, because we do have Face the Darkness, but depending on where she's at. Oh, she's chilling here, so yeah, we'll try and finish this up. You want to try and send our units around the tile like this. And just like that. Because then you're kind of like dead to rights in the area. And now we can kind of hopefully pinch her off a little bit. I gotta be a little mindful. I'm too close. There we go. You don't want to be too close to your units because their chase meter or their chase bar will drain significantly faster if we're too close. There we go. Now the question is, I don't know where you're going to come from, but we got someone in main. We're probably giving that save up relatively for free. We ran away. It took us a moment. Nowhere to hide. There we are. She's going back into main, it looks like. Hi. What's going on, gamer? I'm assuming we're going to go right back here or try and heal up. That gen's still regressing. Hey, we got her again. Nice. We can let the Lara go because she's going to take Face the Darkness with her. And we might be able to go for a quick 2-tap here. We'll see. I just got to get the right angle. The assassin definitely takes the free hit. And, oh yeah, this is going to be a very fast down. Now we just got to hope it's not a decisive strike. Not exactly the survivor I was aiming to go for. Cool. We're good. Working on the gen over that way. I don't know if a guard is perfect. Let me look. Yeah, he's just holding it forward. We can try. We'll utilize the jailer here if we can. Jailer has a little bit bigger of a radius, so sometimes you can get some of these snipes out a little bit easier. Yeah, just like that. And now we're going to branch all the way over here. Someone is working upstairs. We're undetectable. They can still hear our feet probably on the way, but we're still going to be able to close that distance. Howdy. Thank you. Nice. And our jailer even got a hit. You'll love to see it. The jailer can be pretty good for those little, like, outside of just scouring an area, he can be pretty good at sniping somebody. But even better, I know you're around here. Survivor's looking for a save. There we go. Okay, we're good. Had to make sure, because I thought he was still going to try and go for the save. But it looks like he's just going to hold forward all the way there, and he's going to take the hit. Yeah, the units are pretty deadly if you get like the longer chains, so. And we had somebody right over there. I don't know if I'll be able to get this, but we're going to try. Oh, she's already running in advance. Oh. You know, it's not who I saw, but it works. So now we just go for him, and we'll try and cut him off guard. Yeah, just like this. So now we get to play on this kind of angle. where we were able to cut him off guard for a brief moment. I have Carnifex in a second, but that cooldown's a little rough right now. Come on. Yeah, it's still fine. There's like not another attached tile for him to really play on, so we're good. Fair enough. I feel like plot twisting a lunge or a hit is asserting dominance as survivor, so I respect it. And it allows you to avoid things like surge if you need to. Oh, well, you know, it's not Dead by Daylight without a few bugs. So she's definitely gonna hear me on my way. Oh, there she is. That's a quick break, which means it's gonna be a very quick hit. Oh, but she gets the vault. Hold on. I think I'll just come up here and see what's going on real quick. Ooh. My man is getting caught all the time by aura reading. Surprise! Went out. Now we gotta see if we can maybe get the snipe on him. I think he went up. No, he didn't. I should get rid of this. Okay, let's go ahead and break our unit here. There we go. Just to start that cooldown a little quicker. Are we at this gen over here? No. Okay. So it's just the gen inside and probably the far gen all the way over there. We were here. She's already ran off. I think we can hold forward on this for a moment. Or I can even look for like a little snipe play with the jailer. Or we can tag this. Perfect. And now we should have a long line of undetectable. Or a long time. Thank you. I want to try and bring her over here by this gen. That way I can kind of protect the gen and I can protect the flag. And the jailer will eventually catch up to a survivor. But you need a really long chain to guarantee the hit. So I don't know if that one gets a hit. No, it doesn't. But I do have the assassin ready here. And I can kick this for a little bit more on the information side. There we all are. I want to go for her while I'm like keeping an eye on him. That way I can maybe tag him with like an assassin or something. Yeah, we'll try and gamble it. Nice. I want my unit back, so we'll take the hit. Because what we can do is kind of branch over this way and now deny the save if they're not here already. And that looks to be the case, so we can go ahead and deny this. And she's going to give up, which is rough, but you know what? We'll take it. There we go. We'll finally get rid of this. They got rid of our face of darkness, but at what cost? And that is still regressing, so we're feeling pretty good. And we can even chase after the cage here. We'll just go for the cutoff real quick. I just want to make sure I stay away from the 8-meter mark here. Hi. What's going on, dude? Rocking a hard place in that situation. Cool. There we go. And now it's just kind of sending out units to find survivors. Oh, here we go. Don't need to send a unit out. Is she playing on the tile? She's playing on the tile. Awesome. So we'll go over and around here real quick. And we'll try and pinch her in. So the unit takes the outside, we take the inside, and she gets dead to right. I want to be careful. She was healing herself. Oh. I thought maybe a styptic, but she probably would have ran into the unit if that was the case. And up you go. And it looks like Quentin is getting the hatch today. That is a-okay with me. That is today's build, which I think is the best beginner build for Night. Much love, everyone, and until next time, I'm Red, and I'm signing off.